also known as Blizzard's Dota 2 or Blizzard's attempt at League of Legends. It's a fun game and I enjoy it. And here we got Team Red and Team Blue made up of all Guildhall students. And I think most of them are ready to go. Guys, are you all ready?
Ready.
Oh, I hope that was all 10 of you because I couldn't hear. Never mind, it's 6 out of 10. Yeah, I've never used their custom map sayings before, so we're learning along with you guys. We're going to try and keep this a non-gamer friendly stream, and that not only to attract as big of an audience as possible, but because my parents are watching and I need to explain this game to them. So luckily this first game is going to be a normal game. Everyone's going to be playing normal comps, and as we go on I'm going to give them a little bit crazy comps, and we're going to see some crazy teams because that's more fun than just playing normal heroes for an hour and a half. And now we just need one more person to ready up. Rhaegar, that is you. So if you are ready, ready up.
I will fight to my last breath.
Now we are going to start the game. We're starting the game on Sky Temple. Now, Sky Temple is a pretty fun match. The idea of Sky Temple is that you're trying to hold 3 different bases, and I'll show them to you when we start in the game. And the 3 bases are that shoot beams at your opponent's structures, destroying the structures and helping you along the way. Now to introduce our players on Team Blue, we have Blackjack Guy on Tracer, Chamo, I'm gonna mess up this name a lot, on Vala, Claybite on Johanna, Ember Knight on Diablo, and Orisar, sorry, I'm gonna mess up that name too, on Rhaegar. And then on Team Red, we have Team Captain because he's number 1, and on Asmodon, Mixed on Lily, Sam Goes Bam, thank you for the easiest to pronounce name, on Zeratul, Spiritar on Thrall, and Hurricane is on ETC. So now the champions are unloading in right now. Now, to explain Heroes of the Storm, right over here is the giant Nexus. Oh, but before we begin, thanks for the $25, Renee. You are a great person. Alright, so here's the Nexus. The idea of the Nexus is to destroy it, protect yours, destroy the others. But to get along the way, there's 3 different lanes. Now each lane is guarded by 2 towers, and this main tower and that. And there's going to be 2 along the way in this map. Now the idea is to push it all the way and then destroy. This right here is an observer. If you control it, your team gets vision of this little area and that. And that's really good to hold. And you'll see a lot of teams battle for position over here. Now we're seeing a little bit of blue moving in right now to the observer and that. And it's getting pretty relaxing right now. Everyone's playing a little tepid, and now, ooh, ETC moves in on the Johanna right now, and they're starting to, and ETC is what we know as a warrior, so he can kind of take hits. He can take a lot of hits, so as you can see, Blackjack Guy is kind of shooting, but it's only really tickling him. Ember Knight attacks, but Ember Knight's surrounded by 3 people right now, and you do not want to do that in this game. This game is the buddy system to the max. So now they start to move over the lanes. Ember Knight and Blackjack are in the top lane along with Hurricane and Mist. Ooh, Spiritar's being hit right now. Is Kamal gonna couch up and get first blood to him? And he does! First blood goes to Blue. Woo! You know, it's a great way to award a first blood is to donate to this charity. Oh, shameless plug number 1. Now we're seeing a battle of a support versus specialist, and oh, a Tracer already died. That was quick. Maybe I should mostly just relax up in the blue lane because a Tracer is the squishiest hero in this game, pretty much. A Tracer dying is pretty much a common thing. Now, these 2 temples have started over here. Here's Temple 1, here's Temple 2. The teams are going to want to hold it. If you hold at least 1 temple, you're going to be doing continuous damage. Team Blue's holding onto this temple, while Team Red seems to be controlling this one as they got the Diablo. Ember Knight, he's been rooted. They're going to hold on to him right now, and they're going to just scare him off. The Tracer is being followed right now, and it looks like Blue's hurt, but Blue's got this controlled right here. So all in all, they're pretty much going even, as long as Ember Knight doesn't get a little bit too excited. And luckily he's able to get off because he is the warrior for their team. He can survive a lot. Now, to talk about more of these champions, right here, these are 2 assassins going after each other. Oyster is playing a healer character, so he's going to be able to heal Blackjack Guy throughout this game. And it's very important that he's probably going to want to sit next to these 2 characters. Oyster Guy and Kamal, because they are the squishiest guys on blue team. ATC with a beautiful slide right there. And now Sam Goes Bam is almost moving in on the jump on Claybite right there. Now going up here, ooh, there's just a huge team right now. It's a slobber knocker right now. I don't know what's going to happen. I actually can't tell who's really winning. It looked like red at first, but if blue is charging ahead and making red retreat. Oh, Zeratol has gone down. And now Ann's a little stuck right now. They can body block him efficiently. They've got him. Now the cool thing about this is that they have body blocks, so you can put your body in front of another character and that kind of impeding their pass. League of Legends doesn't have this because their spaghetti code doesn't allow that. And Dota 2, I don't actually know if Dota 2 has it or not. I only played 10 hours of Dota 2 before I realized I'm not good at video games and I should never play it. So now we see the characters going back to their normal lanes. Now about heroes, they all level up together as a team. So it's important that your team has all people in the lanes soaking and killing minions. So if you're close enough to a minion when it dies, it gets experience. You see right now blue has a 1 level lead over red. It's 6-5 right now. And that's very important because at different levels in that, we're going to see the talents happen. 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 20 are huge power spikes for these teams and that. And oh, there's a battle right here going on. Blackjack Guy's about to be hit by Sam Goes Bam, but Sam Goes Bam was bammed away by Diablo. That is great teamwork there. And now he's going to just push him away right now. We see the towers of the blue did a lot of damage right here. The towers of the red did a lot of damage up in the top and that. But the temple's only going to be down here for the next one. This is going to be interesting in that. With a 1 level lead and up by 2 kills for blue, we're going to see how this goes in that. They're in a much better position right now. If I was red, I'd mostly stick to doing camps and that, maybe just doing a little harass right now, as they have set 1 camp up here. Now we see blues healthily on these lanes and that, so kind of waiting that for Team Red. Team Red's starting to charge in right now. Now we're going to see the fight. ETC is causing problems up here, and it looks like Blackjack Guy and Sam Goes Bam are against each other right now. Sam Goes Bam was able to push off Blackjack Guy off the thing. He got hit by an ult though, and he is down. ETC's almost killed in that, but it looks like the 2 damage dealers are almost down, but it doesn't matter. The ETC is about to go down. Is he about to go down? No. He's too strong that. The lean leap's protecting him, but red has got him off the map until Thrall died, so that's a problem right there. So it looks like blue's up 2 kills to 0 on that, and now 3 kills to 0 on that. Blue looks like they're dominating right now with a 4th kill. Ooh, that is not what red team wanted right now. Red team's got to focus up and regroup. Luckily, this entire time this has been happening, the top lane has been pushing. So red, while losing 4 kills, is never desirable or wanted. Wait, never mind everyone. Red got to kill that match. Mostly due to towers and Johanna's positioning, but you know what? That counts. And as soon as I say that, red loses another guy. Don't know why Johanna's doing a sad face. It's okay, Claybite. It happens sometimes. You're allowed to do that when you kill the entire team. You can get away with that. Oh, now the teams are starting to go back up to their normal lanes and that. So it is pretty exciting, but they're all fighting over vision right now. Blue can take vision because they're up 2 levels right now. Although red is about to take another level. They've got to be careful because we're about to hit level 10. Level 10 is important because that is when blue team will get their ults, and that is a huge power swing. And now they all get their ults. Diablo gets lightning breath. Vala gets Vala almost got out. Vala gets the vault and does that defensively. That was a smart use of the vault. She didn't want to die there. You're welcome. Ancestral healing for the Rhaegar. The shield bam for the Johanna. And Tracer gets pulse rounds. She increases her pulse bomb's range and charge rates. That is actually a great move for Tracer. 1 level away for red. I'm really proud. Oh, Rhaegar, what are you doing? Don't go in on those 3. Just because you have the snow totem doesn't mean you can do that. You're still a healer inside. He thinks he's a bigger fish in a pond. He's like me whenever I attempt to do physics. You can't really do that. You should calm down. You should stop and get help. Oh. Now the Diablo is getting vision there. That's really smart of the Diablo to get vision because now it will allow them to kind of see people coming above the top. Now, red team is attacking the mid fort and trying to move in on the bottom in that. But it's actually a really smart move in that. Give up a temple in that to try not lose 2 in the process. You don't want to fall more behind. And now, luckily, red's got their ults right now. Oh! Spiritar took Earthquake. Earthquake's not one you see often now. Earthquake's a cool one. That whole area now gets slowed. But as I've been saying, that Sam Goes Bam gets attacked. And they smartly pull off. ETC had Mosh Pit, Void Prison for the Zeratul, Jug of 1,000 Cups for the Lily, and Asmodon, the character I don't really know that well, he creates a pool that empowers his demons and his minions in Black Pool. Both of them are actually excellent ults in that. I think now we're going to see a little bit more even. Red team can definitely fight a lot better now that they have their ults. Some champs and some team compositions actually peak earlier or later than that. And this team composition that Red has definitely peaks later on into the game. That's the type of champ we'll see them start doing better in that in team fights later on, as long as they don't fall too far behind. And at a 1 level lead, it's not too far behind.
Zeratul's here though, be careful.
The Zeratul going in right now. Zeratul tried to defend the top tower, but nothing much really happened right now, as we see blue taking camps right now. Blue not only taking camps, but also causing problems up in the top, delaying red from being able to take any camps themselves. All they have is some little camps down here. This 2-team combo right here is actually a really good combo on that. And Sam Goes Bam is trying to go in right now, but Sam Goes Bam went bam on that. Oh, it almost got him. That was really close. And let's see. And there's some questions in chat from Cerber Banfangen. Sorry there. How far do you think the mobile genre can advance, or do you think LoL and Dota have taken basically the whole market share? Is there a way to move past the two? Well, I think Dota has really taken the esports thing. You see every year how much they can collect in that. And there's actually a lot. Oh, wait. I will answer the question as soon as this team fight's done. ETC got hurt in there, and now they're trying to move in the Thrall. The Thrall is going to be body blocked in that, and he gets brought a little bit by Clay Bite, actually. That's going to help him in that. But we see a problem. Thrall's dead anyway. It's a 2 for nothing. Except Ember Knight might die. Oh, but he dodges that skill shot. Okay, back to your question. So I think Dota... Oh, sorry there, Asmodem. I think Dota really has the whole esports scene. You see how much money they collect every year, and that's just people donating and buying those continuum packs and that. I think they really got it. We see a lot of problems in the LoL scene with the esports and that. They're not paying commentators, so they're starting to lose them to other Blizzard games like Overwatch. But I think Blizzard even knows that Heroes of the Storm can't compete with Dota, and you don't see them doing a lot. Normal tournaments for them, like BlizzCon and that, the big ones, only get 50 to 100K. I actually think Overwatch is where you're going to see Blizzard focus on their esports, and Heroes of the Storm is going to have a little bit of a scene, but it's never going to be enough to even match them League of Legends, let alone Dota. Those two really have a stranglehold on the market right now. You see Smite and other ones get close to Heroes of the Storm markets. I actually saw on Twitch yesterday there was a mobile game MOBA in that, and it was like 3v3, and that actually got around Heroes of the Storm numbers with 30 to 40K. That was pretty impressive. Oh, the Lingli is surrounded. The Lingli has to do an ult to try and do it, and she's pushed off right now. The hurt, and ooh, and the ETC is stun locked. Nice Void Prison that, and nice Earthquake. They're able to get away in that, but they had again to use their ults defensively, and I think that's a huge problem, having to use your ults defensively. You're not able to attack anyone, get any kills with that, and you fall more and more behind. As we see, it's a 10 kill lead. It's almost a 3-level lead blue team has right now. But red team is doing pretty good at controlling the map, and that's the only reason why they're really staying in. We see this huge mob, and that was able to push in. But sadly, while I say that, Ember Knight gets the kill, and Sam Goes Bam. They're about to pick up the kill on Mixed. and they're going to push into this tower and that. This is going to be a huge problem right there. They are able to push off Rancor now. Now they have to focus on Ember Knight if they want to pick up a kill in that. And it looks like they brought him off. This is the best Ember Knight can do. He can't really run away, except an Ancestral healing gets on by the Rhaegar and a stun there. That's using your ults defensively correctly in that. You saw Jamal in there really stun them and pick up and save. Wow, that was actually excellent move. I did not expect that at all. Now what can Red do? Red's right now has got to focus on picking up kills and they've got to get the people when they're separate in that. And they also can't go alone, just like we saw right there happen. They've kind of got to stick and do what we call in the MOBA scene the Korean death ball method, where they all move in as 5 and kind of control one objective. That's all they have to do right now, because right now Blue with a 2-level lead can actually take over and do maybe 4v5 and pick up a win, or how we've seen them using their ults, they can even do 5v5. But as we see right now, all of them get put in the middle of that, and all of them getting hit by ults. Tracer's ult hits 2 right there. And this is going to be a problem. Can they pull him in? And they pull him in right now. Ooh, Anne's about to get hit. Anne gets hit. Sperator, just go back with your thrall. Now this is a problem. As you can see, they are going to be able to take 2 temples. And controlling 2 temples this late in the game is really going to push. And we have donations while we're waiting for Red Team to attempt to respond. $200 from Kelly Cram. That is amazing. 200. You got shout outs from Team Blue because they can do that right now. They're so far ahead. And now we have an $150 donation from Aeon. Either you're anonymous or you have a really topical name right now.
50.
Oh, just a $50. Never mind. Never mind. You know what? You're still a hero. Every little bit matters. It doesn't matter what it was. If it was 50, 150, a million. Actually, a million would matter a lot. There is a cutoff to. It doesn't matter. A million is the cutoff. And see, this Red is doing exactly what it needs to right now. Maybe not on the correct champ, but it is kind of focusing on one guy who's out of position. Problem is, Johanna's the tankiest champ of all time. She can really survive. Who's the commentator? Such a handsome voice? Well, that is me, Wilson. I was born with this lucky voice. And Patrick, how you doing, buddy? I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you joined this chat. Donate some money too, and I'll love you even more. You can do that. You're about to be a lawyer. It doesn't matter. Law school debt is nothing. Just add it to the tab. You'll pay it off in what, 2 years? And now Blue's attacking a boss, and boss is really important. It kind of pushes the whole map in that. It's okay. I have not only the vision of God, but Red wasn't going to stop the boss anyway at this point. This is kind of going to be the victory march right now at 21 to 4 kills. It's okay. This happens sometimes. We're going to see them come back even stronger in the second game. Because, Sam Goes Bam trying to get on Tracer right now, but Tracer went all the way back. Oh, nice ETC. That was a great ult. That was actually a fantastic ult. I love ETC. ETC is my main. He's the one I love to focus on. But an even better ult from Diablo. Jamal comes in to try and finish the kill on that, stealing it with his ult. Meanwhile, Boss has been pushing on the core this entire time. The core has a little shield to it, and once the shield goes down, then you're actually doing permanent health to it. That is a little bit of a pain. The Zeratul only delaying the inevitable. As we're about to see a full kill, Team Blue takes the first match and the first victory here on the exhibition. And by that I mean the real BlizzCon.
That's what I'm talking about, Team Blue.
That was an excellent first game. Alright, so we're gonna need to remake this, but this is the silly serious block, and I have a power rush to myself right now, and I'm so lucky to be in power. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell them how to make crazy comps. Wilson, are you training to design video games or become an esports answer to Vin Scully? Wow, with a reference like that, I am a fan of it. I kind of like, I want to be the Vin Scully of that. He recently retired. He was a great guy. I like him and that. So I'm starting to invite the people to the games, but I do currently have the power of God, and I can tell these people how to like form their teams and that, and it's going to be more fun this way for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a Cho'Gall match for the next one. So each team is required to have Cho'Gall. Cho'Gall is a special character because it requires 2 people to play him. So you're down 1 person and 2 people are stuck controlling 1 character. So right now, I'm going to focus on inviting people right now. And I'm going to try moving people over. Oh, make me an observer. Now I see why they hire people to do this part.
Let's see, what would be good with Guildhall?
Yeah.
You could put, what's her face, the angel chick?
Let's see. And here we go. Who else needs to be invited?
I guess you could also do
Ember Knight, you need to be invited to this. Hurricane, you need to be invited to this.
Also, it's really good with Cho'Gall to get people back.
Oh, meanwhile, everyone's leaving my game because that's exactly how we make custom games. And someone in chat says, shout out to Claybite and his bad taste in games. Oh, Birdman roasted Claybite in the chat right now. Let's see. Hey, if I send you an invite, please accept it. Because I love you guys. And I need you all to be on your teams.
He covers a lot of damage. He's a one giant body. What do we want to prevent? Someone locking
Yay!
down one
I agree, Kickslap. Hooray, Guildhall. Guildhall's a great program in that. If you want to learn more about the Guildhall, go smuguildhall.com or just Google SMU Guildhall. I don't know our official website. I don't need to use it anymore because I'm not a student. smu.edu/Guildhall. You know what? Finn Scully doesn't know the internet either. It's fine. He doesn't understand web browsers or that. We're trying to invite the last bit of people to this. Now I understand why on Heroes of the Storm Pro matches it takes them like 20 minutes to make it because for some reason teams take forever to get into custom games.
And then
I love it.
I mean, at this point,
Oh.
okay. Do either of you have?
The teams currently right now are also discussing what champs to do and how to use the Cho'Gall effectively in that. Because Cho'Gall does do weird things in that. Cho'Gall requires coordination and kind of teamwork between 2 people.
Got good single target.
And let's see, we just need 1 more person to join us.
Well, he also needs to switch over.
Hey Wilson, we got Mitchell on the other team. You should be able to
What do you just?
Yeah, which one are you? Hey, which one of you guys isn't? Because I just need you to sing you and I'll start the game. Who's that? Which one? Oh, okay. Take it and I'll send you to the game. Okay, there you go. Now the teams are picking. Now, one thing that is great for you guys, terrible for the teams and that, is that what you're seeing right now is the winners of last match, Team Blue building their champ. And over here on the enemy side, Team Red is building, so you can kind of see what they're doing. But so can the other teams. It's just a little flaw, but it's fine. Hopefully they're not looking at each other's. That'd be a little lame and sad. Heroes of the Storm's a fun game. I enjoy playing in that. It's actually, it's pretty easy to be free to play on this one. It's not like Dota 2 where you get all the champs, but it is pretty easy. Adrian is better than Wilson. I agree, Garrett Wilson. He is better because he's playing right now, and he had an amazing tracer. Meanwhile, I, on the other hand, I'm just commentating because I don't want you guys to know I'm actually terrible at this game. I'm terrible at all video games. I was playing Battlefield 1 last night. I went 4-24 in a match. That was a real stat line. It was really sad. Oh, thank you. Aw. Now chat is just fighting right now over my love in that. I'm a fan of Scarlet Black 346. Oh, thank you. You have a name straight out of someone from a 50 Shades of Grey fan club, really, with Scarlet Black 346. Oh,
More important to choose heroes that
Tychus just swore on stream. That's definitely $5 into the donation jar by whoever that is. And we're gonna see how everyone's readying up. Yeah, everyone can ready up, don't worry. This point. Okay, so it looks like all of Team Blue is ready and that because they're cocky, they're ready. Aw, I want to give a shout out to Destiny Rose because she is in the chat and wants a shout out. Destiny Rose, if you want an even better shout out, donate money to the stream. That's how you get great.
Minimum $15.
Yeah, minimum apparently is $15 to get a personalized donation, $30 and I'll sing your name, and $50 and my uncle works at Blizzard, he'll put your name in the credits. He'll also tell you a code name of how to get the newest Overwatch character before everyone else. 8 out of 10 players are ready, so we just need 2 more players to ready up on red and then we can start this game. One more, and it's the Cho or the Gull. I don't know the difference between them. You're right, swear jars are genius in that. Luckily, I've been good on stream. I'm proud of myself. If we had one, I've been watching it because I'll go broke in that. It will be actually more expensive than SMU. And we're going to start the game right now. Ooh, this is going to be an exciting game. I don't even know who's on Cho'Gall because it's not telling me.
It's a 3-lane, yeah, it's pretty small.
Already. Okay, we're on Tomb of the Shadow Spider Queen. It's actually the best map for Cho'Gall, so anyone watching who wants to play Cho'Gall, he's free this week. And this is the ideal map you want to play him on because it's a small map. Now we have Blackjack Guy on Gull. Camel is playing Ariel. Cho is controlled by Claybite. Tychus is Ember Knight. And Rhaegar, once again, he was a great team member in that with Oyster. And meanwhile, Team Red in that Cho'Gall is Sam Goes Bam and Hurricane. Tassadar is Mixed. Spiritor's on Frolgan. And Raynar is controlled by Ant. Now, just to show you how small this map is, here's the bottom. Here's lane number 1. We're already in lane number 2. And oh my god, lane number 3 already. And here's where boss spawns. It is a map that you definitely want to roam on. Roaming will reward you with kills in that. And because you can't see the setup right now, but the guys are literally right behind me, if a roam's going on right now, I'll probably just make sound effects until it happens because I don't want to tip them off. It's way more fun. You'll see more kills this way. Now, the greatest thing about Cho'Gall is that it combines the names together. So Cho'Gall is Samuelcan, and this Cho'Gall is Chalk Guy. That's actually brilliant. Chalk Guy, I think I played him in Hearthstone. That's like a real name in that. That's pretty impressive. Cho'Gall's also really good at doing siege damage, but right now he's already doing damage on the Tassadar, hurting him right now, and now it's just a slugfest, and it looks like Chalk Guy is getting a lot more hurt. Blue team's Cho'Gall's very hurt. Ooh, that is a pretty good match they're doing right now. Jamal gets hurt again. Jamal's the healer of this team in that, and it's very important Jamal does damage in that to continuously heal the Cho'Gall map. And it's pretty smart putting him on it. Now, Tassadar is a support, but he can't heal. He can only shield, so he does preventative damage. It's actually a lot better that way, that he does preventative damage. If you're really good at predicting that, you can just eat all the damage. Like there, didn't do anything. Meanwhile, the red Cho'Gall was regaining health the entire time. He hasn't had to drink from the fountain and re-energize himself like blue Cho'Gall. Ooh. That's some damage going on in this lane right now. We've mostly been watching this lane. This lane's mostly where the action is. Also important, if you see in the corner right here, it's out of 50. You're trying to collect spider tokens the entire time. Spider tokens drop from these little spider guys. And the little icon next to it says how many you currently have on you. And now the idea is you put them into this egg, and when you put that into that egg, it adds up. Once you get 50, each lane spawns 3 spiders. Yeah, I'm not playing, I'm just casting in that. We were able to get 10 people to all play together in that. And we thought it would be more fun, more legit to have an actual caster casting these very serious future professionals and not Heroes of the Storm playing that. It gives a more authentic feel to that. And you've seen the donations rolling in. I wouldn't like to take personal credit for it, but I'm going to take credit for it because I'm the one talking to the mic. It's actually been a lot more conservative play by Red in that. They've really controlled on that, but Guildhall, it does have the health bar of 2 champions in that. Not only are they controlled by 2, they have 2. So we're going to see a little bit slower match when both of them are playing Shogal in that. Now, if you kill a Shogal, that's worth 2 kills. That's pretty important in that. 2 kills in that really helps you. It kind of like... Well, I mean, it gives you 2 kills. That's really important. I don't know where I was going with that metaphor. Nah. But Red definitely is playing more defensive, and they're being rewarded by that with not only having 30 gems in that, they also have a level lead right now. It's really small in that. Blue's already made it back, but it's important to start that because it lets you hit the towns just a little bit faster. Oh, don't worry, I already answered that person. Don't worry, Mario. Talking to the people behind the scenes. Oh, breaking the cover, showing the... Oh, Ember Knight. Smart move going back there. Oh! Moving in on the Tassadar. That was an excellent first blood in there. They really got him in there. Spiritor is going to just want to be careful in that. It's not going to want to get picked off. Meanwhile, we have a Cho'Gall Slobber Knocker going on right now. It's the 2 just hitting each other. It looks like Blue's barely winning, but with a Cho'Gall, it's really hard to tell. They kind of just hit each other. These 2 aren't really meant to just punch at each other. So we're going to see the body blocks and that don't really matter when you can just punch his way out of it. Really, if the Cho'Galls are going to want to like hurt each other, they're going to want to team up with someone else from their team. Going back to base, and it looks like we just dropped off a lot of coins for Red. That's a really great move by Red. Red now it's 32 to 35, and the goal's 50. But currently Red definitely has enough to actually turn in. The coins are all though on Raynar. It was all the way down here in that. And there's a team fight in the middle right now. But it looks like it's going nowhere in that. Ariel, she's took a break from being a Disney princess to join the Diablo team. She's an angel in that. One of her abilities, she can resurrect in the end, which is a pretty cool ability. I'm a fan of it. And that's actually going to be really good if she can resurrect a Cho'Gall in that. And that's probably what she's going to wait to use it on. And just pushing over here, nothing much. Going on the bot lane, top lane, still nothing much. Cho'Gall's trying to go in right now. Cho'Gall is trying to focus, but Ember Knight gets healed up, so it doesn't really matter. In fact, the Cho'Gall just gets more hurt. Thrall maybe a little bit too deep right there. Thrall should probably move back. Red should probably move back. Ooh. Blue is just able to pick it up. That was pretty decent. But Tychus finally goes down, so they are rewarded. It went 1-1. That's actually pretty good. Now they're just even in that. But meanwhile, while that was happening, Raynar turned in the gems in that. So now there are spiders going down every single lane. So if anyone has spider phobia that's turning on to the stream right now, this is probably not the ideal thing. What you can do right now is you can go and donate in another tab, because that will nicely distract you. Oh, here comes the creepy spiders. Now the spiders get put wherever the lane was pushed deepest in that. While these little guys are annoying and do damage in that, you're going to want to focus on the big girl, because she can spawn the little guys over and over again. Cho'Gall is taking care of the one up top. He already took care of the one up top in that. So now we're going to see a push by Red. And luckily, this means that the 2 kills don't really matter in that. And unless I mean they get more killed. The reason why the 2 kills don't matter is the spiders are pushing down on these towers and that. And this is a small map. There's only 2 towers protecting your core. Oh, they're focusing on the Thrall right now, and they get the Thrall. Can they get the Tassadar? it looks like they won't be able to get the Tassadar. He gets away just in time. Meanwhile, Cho'Gall is just punishing, trying to hit the Cho'Gall on blue team, because if they can get it, then they're tied on kills. Their tied on experience doesn't really matter. Oh, can this Cho'Gall pick up the final kill? Oh, it does! So now they're tied in that. They're both super close to red, or to level 10. It looks like they're going to turn at the same exact time. Oh yeah, a common thing in Hero's objective is that whenever an objective's made, the requirement next time to go up goes up by a little bit. In Red's case, now they have to get 55 gens instead of 50. It's a way to make sure there isn't too much of a snowball in this one. And Cho'Gall. This Cho'Gall's so good right now. He's moving in. He's attempting to attack, but Cho'Gall's built like a brick, and now they are both level 10. Let's see. Both of them in Hammer or Twilight, and I think that's because they both think they can really attack each other, and they're going to be mostly hitting each other. But I actually disagree with both teams' ideas in that. Because they're so squishy, Cho's other move brings everyone in, and I think that could really catch out of position people, especially because Team Red doesn't have a healer. I actually think this is a mistake on both of their parts in that. But the red Cho'Gall has been doing a lot of auto attacks, so it might actually pay off to their advantage. Blue, meanwhile, I think it would fit the playstyle if they got the other ults. Now, Earthquake right now by Spiritar. Spiritar's able to get away because of that Earthquake. Meanwhile, Tychus died. That's sunk by the Cho'Gall's hands down in the mid lane. Rhaegar has Bloodlust. Bloodlust is cool because unlike the huge heal you saw Rhaegar have last time, Bloodlust makes everyone attack even faster. Actually, that's going to give great Hammer Twilight synergy. Ooh, Tassadar gets killed. And it looks like Cho'Gall's in a bad position right now. Cho'Gall's going to want to move. Hopefully he can take a drink from that fountain, take the Gatorade, heal back up. Tychus gets the drill in that. The drill is going to be really useful. And putting on objectives and doing fights later on. As I said, Ariel got Resurrect. We knew that was going to happen. For the team comp, that's why she was picked for this. And Shadowbolt Volley for Gall. Shadowbolt Volley does a lot of damage with each bolt. And actually that is the only move you really pick with Gall. You see the red one doing it right now. It didn't really work, but it's okay because they got Ember Knight rooted. Oh, that is how you use Earthquake. You saw Thrall a lot last game use it defensively. Here he used it offensively. Hyperion is used by Raynar. That is an excellent one for this move, and that it really zones most people out by summoning a giant spaceship. Also, blue only has 48 out of 55, meanwhile red has all 58 gems. But here's the problem, I haven't told you guys yet. When you die, you lose all your gems. The gems get put around your body, and your teammates can pick it up. But as you see with Raynar, no one is around when that happens, so they just lost all their gems. Meanwhile, blue's turning all their gems up here. Blue's doing a great job controlling the map once again. It looks like they're trying to punish Cho'Gall's red being out of position. Not going to do much though.
Let's get back, Tychus.
There's a little push at the bottom. It's not really needed. This is kind of a two-healer comp that Blue's doing, which, as opposed to the no-healers on red. Both Rhaegar and Ariel do heals in that, while Ariel's more of an offensive healer in that. Ooh, but the Cho'Gall's died on the red side, and now the Raynar is dead, and red team's taken the lead based off this one team fight. That was a 3-0. And the Chamal was not able to resurrect Cho'Gall in time. And it looks like red is controlling the objectives around. Oh, there's a donation message.
I'll get that.
Oh, but the donation message is being sent to me right now. Don't worry about it. Give it just a little bit of time. While we wait on that, we see 45 gems being developed. We see camps being taken by red. This has just become red's game with just one team fight. But look at the kills. It's 5-7. One dead red Cho'Gall. And guess what? It's back to being blue's game. The donation. According to all known laws of aviation, There is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies away because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. And with that team fight, Red, Tassadar died probably from the cancer of the memes. That was impressive. I love the donation message. Thank you so much for $15, Garrett. And good job, Blue. You came back. Ah, we have great memes on this. We have great games, and now what more could you want from this stream? Oh, that's beautiful. Everyone in chat is reacting poorly to that donation, and I love it. Hey, when we're done streaming, because after I stream, there's Super Smash Bros. And Hearthstone, so you should keep watching. But after this whole stream of that, you should go on and look up Rick Astley's, and they speed up every time they say one of the words, and it speeds up the video every time. It's so great. It's my favorite one. It's the front page of our videos right now. Everyone in chat, 3 people. It's okay. I love all 3 people in chat right now. It's fun. I love all of you. Oh, the spider's pushing the bot lane right now. With the Cho'Gall able to zone everyone out. This is just going great for Red. They have a whole level lead. Tassadar ults, probably just to rub it in. I don't know why the Tassadar ulted, except just to rub... Oh, unless Oyster's going to go in like that. And that's a dead Rhaegar. Blue John luckily waited until Nyx was done to go in that. Oh, but Blue Cho'Gall, you need to get out right now. Blue Cho'Gall, it's not going well for you. This is just not going well for Blue. Something happened to them. I don't know. It's probably just a lack of damage, really. I think they thought they could get away with 2 assassins in Gaul and in the StarCraft dude, but I don't think it was enough. I mean, Bloodlust does work. Bloodlust helps the comp, but I don't think it works if you're this far behind. I don't think it was a come from behind. I think they were a little cocky. They were a little full of themselves, and they tried to get back. They thought they were just going to stomp again. But Red came to play. Red came to entertain. And more importantly, Red came to make the stream exciting. Oh, Blue has turned in their gems though, so luckily Blue had the chance to turn around. Meanwhile, Blue Cho'Gall is starting to get hurt. Blue Cho'Gall has been pushed off. Ember Knight, it looks like he's going to die. Ooh. And now Rhaegar is trying to get away. That didn't work. Jamal's about to get hurt. Jamal gets shrink rate and that Jamal gets killed. Ooh. That's not how you want it. That's not how you want to start off your Spider Queen with 2 dead heroes. They're already going to start doing damage to Blue. Meanwhile, the top lane is all the way pushed back with their spiders, so that's not going to do much. And Blue lane, luckily, it's in a good position. Maybe it's going to take a tower, unless, you know, Red starts moving down there to punish that. The good thing about Cho'Gall on this map is he can pretty much kill the spider on his own, which is what they're doing right now. And Blue, they don't have to worry about Blue team. Blue team still only has 2 heroes technically going around the map. This is not working to their advantage. Blue team really is acting like me on a second Tinder date in that they're full of themselves. They think this is going to last. This is going to be the one. This is going to be special just because the first date went well. Well, you didn't know what Red was planning, buddy. You have lost. Ooh. Just punished. Just hurt. Just silence after the Tinder metaphor, not because nothing was going on, but that's because that's what that metaphor deserved. It looks like Red's almost ready to turn in all their gems. Oh, but sadly, they're not able to turn in the last 12. Cho'Gall is body blocked. Cho'Gall's pretty stuck right now. And now they use Bloodlust. Is Bloodlust going to come in handy in that? Is this the turnaround that we want? But Cho'Gall gets away. Cho'Gall is able to somehow get out of there. the Bloodlust did nothing. There is no kills on the field. Nothing happened from that. Oh, but Spiritor, as I said, that Spiritor has said, I want to sacrifice myself and put a kill up on the board. He has dedicated himself. He was almost saying, listen, I understand you wanted more blood with that Bloodlust, and he gave it. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Cho'Gall's going in right now, but Cho'Gall's being healed right now. Red team has moved on to level 20. Now, we didn't get to level 20 last time, because for some reason, the red team last time decided to lose way before them. The level 20 is the next tier of your ult, and it really empowers your ults and does a lot to them. And we can see your basic attacks and become ranged and slow targets for 20%. That's great. Earthquake, you and your allies within the Earthquake gain a shield equal to 15% of your maximum health. For Cho'Gall, that's huge. Nexus Frenzy, Rainer's attack speed and attack range increased by 20. Storm Shields for Tassadar, and now Shadow Bolt Volley has hit all enemies in its path. I mean, we haven't seen a good Shadow Bolt Volley from either team yet, but that's really important. Oh, Ember Knight's out of position, and as I say that, there is a good Shadow Bolt Volley trying to prove me wrong. That was excellent. Now it looks like Red's really trying to just slow down the blue team in that. Whenever they fight and engage, the blue team's not going to be able to engage with the talents that Red picked in that. So it's going to hurt. They're going to have to just decide to go all in. Oh, there's a huge earthquake right now. And Cho'Gall's hurt, but Cho'Gall's not going to be able to get out of there. Cho'Gall, we're most likely going to see a dead Cho'Gall unless a miracle happens in that. Oh, stasis happens, but that stasis is only going to delay the inevitable. That is a hurt. That's a lot of gems lost. That is 4 dead. As I was focusing on the Cho'Gall, Ariel died, and now Rhaegar died. Ooh, this is pretty much the GG March. This is an under 20-minute rebuttal from the red team. They're saying, look at us. We weren't the pub stomp that you thought we were. They come back. Oh, Tychus is dead now. Oh, this is over. That was a nice match, a nice attempt by Blue, and Red has taken the second game. Oh, that was a great attempt, a great try. Give it up to Red Team. They were able to come back. Now it's everyone's favorite time. My time to say the next round. These guys all knew Cho'Gall was coming, but what's going to happen next? Guys, you know what I love? Blizzard. I love every game by Blizzard. Heck yeah. So I want to see every game represented. You don't have to play Lost Vikings, but I mean at least one StarCraft, at least one Overwatch, at least one Diablo, and at least one Warcraft hero. The 5th hero can be from your other favorite game. Whatever you really like.
What's everyone, what was that first call? Okay. Joanna. That was... I don't think we're missing a StarCraft. What do you... I played well. I can play.
That was a great move. So this next one is every game is loved. Every game will have one character represented. And that means they're going to not only have to plan team comms. Oh! Error. A problem while connecting to the game. Don't worry. That happens sometimes. There we go. We made the lobby. So we want every game represented in this.
Yeah. So I mean, I usually do. If you do StarCraft, yeah. So what StarCraft do you want to be? What craft? I can do.
These people don't have to pick their favorite game to represent in that. They're more trying to pick team comps in that to see what they're good at in that. So I'm gonna make myself the observer.
Worst person on the team.
Hey Wilson, can you put me on team 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever we need.
You said you like Rhaegar.
Let's see. I'm just finishing and making up the teams and that. It's always my least favorite part of it. I wish you could just redo it. We have an hour left. It's 4:50. It's 4:57. We have an hour left to the Heroes of the Storm fun.
It's so much fun.
Hey, Adrian, accept my invite.
Oh, okay.
You want water? If you want to drink juice.
Do you know the rules?
I was like, first after all, I need.
You know the rules?
All right, everyone for blue team is in. They're ready to redeem themselves. They want to go in, so I'm just finishing up inviting the red team.
The bell.
Hey, red team. Can you go accept your invites to the game in that?
Yeah, I don't know, but everyone go need.
So I'm doing the final bit of accepting them in that. It's always fun. Let's see. Mixed is in, and Sam goes ban needs to go in.
Like I missed the detour.
You accept
And Sam, can you accept the invite, Sam?
The only time I ever get lazy is when someone's watching and be like, hey, you gotta
Yeah, I know, I planned that.
fast.
There we go. Now I've sent them Champ Select is way more exciting at Champ Select. This is exactly what we want.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh. We see a Tracer. We see a beautiful Tracer skin. Now I'm almost certain I know who's playing this Tracer. This Tracer is by my roommate, Blackjack Guy. Blackjack Guy's Tracer is really good and really scary. This will be exciting to see. It looks like Team Blue is picking 2 Diablo heroes. The Warcraft heroes Rhaegar. The Rhaegar's been great this match. I've actually been a huge fan. The Bloodlust Lass, probably not the best choice, especially because his ancestral heroes were still on point. Who's the prettiest eyes? And why is it mixed? I don't know. Sometimes I get lost in his eyes. It's just so amazing to look at it. I'd rather we do a 2-hour cast of Mix's eyes. I don't know why we're doing Heroes of the Storm. I don't know why we're doing video games. We can just do that. I think we'd earn so much money. We could double our goal. 3,000? 6,000. Easily. Just streaming the eyes. So we see Nova on Claybite. Nova is actually an interesting hero. She's really good at picking off. So if anyone on the red team is alone or that, it's going to really hurt. Meanwhile, we see on the red side in that, red side, for some reason, I feel like they're not serious with my favorite. This guy. He does turrets in that. Oh, the Tracer skin's pretty cool, but what about the guy playing her? The guy playing her is pretty cool too. I mean, if you're paying attention, a minute ago I just gushed about how great he is, not only as a roommate and as a person, but also as a Tracer. Tracer is probably his main, and it's definitely the scariest. Oh, looks like they changed from 2 Diablo heroes to 2 Warcraft heroes. Sylvanas is actually kind of cool, and that's going to be interesting to see. Sylvanas can shut down towers by attacking them. The Sylvanas really make sure that towers don't activate. They make sure minions don't attack, and that she can push a lane single-handedly by herself. And what you're about to see on the map we picked, Towers of Doom, that's very important because it's a slightly different map than what you're used to in that. And I'll show you guys more when we're in the game. We have 3 players on the blue team ready. No one else is ready. No one wants to be ready. Everyone's trying to figure out kind of the last bit of team comp right now. Heroes of the Storm. I'll do a shameless plug, not only for Heroes of the Storm. It's a fun MOBA. If you're not too serious about MOBAs, or if you've been scared away by the community involved in MOBAs, it's actually a very good MOBA to try out. It really helped the community. There hasn't been too many ragers, and more importantly, there's no items to learn, and there's no worrying about last hitting. So it's kind of actually a nice way to learn MOBAs in that. Also, it's still relatively new, so there's not too many champs to learn in that. Also, I want to give a shout out to my World of Warcraft guild, the Returners on Aryan Peak, for none of them messaging me, because most of the time when they message me, it's a lot of inappropriate words to get my attention in the chat. So I'm happy for that. I didn't tell them I was streaming this. I pretty much was hoping they wouldn't know. But I gave them this little shout out for plus 50 DKP.
Or you know what? He was just like, he says like, wow, you took my
Now the red team, and that has the other Overwatch character, the character I hate the most in Overwatch because I can't play her. She is a warrior and she shields the other team. They also have a Li Ming selected for Diablo, which is pretty good. They have a Raynar selected for StarCraft, and then they have Thrall selected. Thrall's actually been a really great pick, and I think they should run with the Thrall for the rest of the game in that, until I tell them to switch otherwise in that. And are they going to stick with the Tassadar? The Tassadar actually ended up really working in that. They just got to make sure they get a lead in that, because they can't come back without a healer. I think that's the only problem. I think both, for the reason why red team won last game, that is because they both pick comps that they can't fall behind. More blue team picked talents where they couldn't fall behind, while red picked a whole comp where they couldn't fall behind. And luckily, red did a lot of damage. Red won. Hey red, are you almost ready?
Yeah, got it. We're running out. We're ready.
Boom! It looks like we're about to begin, and we're about to start. So, let us start the game on Tower of Doom. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let us begin. Tower of Doom is an exciting map, and the reason why is the core is protected, so they're not going to be going down to attack the core. Instead, they're going to try and capture bell towers, which does direct damage to the core. Both teams start with 40 points for their core. So, and if you go down to 0, you lose. We see right here this huge gate keeping them from going in. And now it's only one tower protecting them. The reason why is once you get across this path and that, oh well, if you're the red team, you're going to get hurt automatically. But the more towers you hold in that, the more direct damage you're going to do to the core when you capture a shield. So right now, if red were to capture one of these towers located around the map, then they would do 3 direct damage to the core because they have 3 towers. And if you're paying attention during Sky Temple, the towers are going to turn on in a similar fashion. At designated points in the game, certain towers are going to come on or turn off. And we'll see. They'll get like a 15 to 30 second head start. We're seeing more normal lane matchups because we don't have a showball in that. But we already see Blues trying to attack in that. Blues trying to get Spiritor right now. Ooh, Spiritor had to go away in that. Meanwhile, Oyster almost went down on the Rhaegar. That was pretty good. Bottom lane, not much is going to happen down in bottom lane in that. We're probably not going to visit it until I see a random first blood down there and you've all missed it and you get mad at me. Top lane, meanwhile, has Li Ming. Li Ming is a fantastic hero. She can just destroy other teams because her passive is, whenever she gets a kill, all her cooldowns reset, including her ult. And her ult is most likely going to be the Death Beam of Death. The Death Beam of Doom, of Death, of purple magic, and that does damage in a line. It's the only ult you ever choose, the only ult that matters, and the only ult that's important. Ooh, but Ember Knight's about to go down right now. Ember Knight luckily gets away because he's playing the tanky hero. Tracer, super squishy. Thrall, surprisingly squishy. You look at Thrall. Zooming in on Thrall, he has huge armor. The armor doesn't do much. It's a little sad. Nova, on the other hand, Nova is very squishy but invisible. And when she's like that, she is invisible. The other team can't see her. The other team isn't giving up on her. But Nyx can reveal her, and it's very important, and he's got to be careful. Nyx has an ability that reveals all hidden champs. That includes champs hiding in the bushes, which provide invisibility. Okay, so these 3 temples started. So red looks like they're going to get this. Blue looks like they're going to get this one over here. And there's a team fight over here. Anne's almost hurt. Oh, one team down for Vanna. Anne got hurt in that. And I don't know if Sam goes bam should move. Sam might want to go back on that. And Hurricane is almost dead and not only Ning in that. Kamal's in. Oh, and now he might pick a mix too. That's a 2 for 1. Red's moved ahead. Red has moved back, I mean. Red was leading pretty far. Ooh. Sam goes bam is about to go down. And Thrall, luckily, gets away. So a 3 for nothing and 2 towers for Blue. Blue has come back. Blue has said, we are trying. We are attempting to come back. Now, what does this mean, really? What can Red do? Well, I mean, they're still tied. They're still at the same levels. 3 kills at this point don't really matter. They just gotta not put it into their head. They gotta not worry about if they're behind. Because they're not actually behind on levels, which is what matters. Kills in the grand scheme of things don't really matter. It's, does the Nexus blow up at the end? And, well, Red's only down by 4 on that. That's what really matters. And Li Ming does a great job of being able to do siege damage to these towers, which is another reason why she was picked. But Li Ming got blown up. Blackjack Guy's really focusing on that. Blackjack Guy's putting on a clinic of how to put on. Oh! Blackjack Guy's showing us all how to play Tracer. Meanwhile, Sam Goes Bam is just attacking Ember Knight and putting on a clinic of how to have the most boring but effective fight. That's what happens when 2 tanks attack each other. Sylvanas and Raynor are attacking each other down here. Not much is going to happen. Raynor can self-heal, and Sylvanas can get out pretty easily in that. Those 2 people are really meant to lane with each other. Now only 1 altar is spawning down here, so what's going to happen? Luckily, the Nova can be used to kind of scout ahead, but it doesn't matter if they can kill Zara. Zara's dead. No love for Overwatch on the red team. 6 kills to 0. Now they're almost a half a level lead. It looks like they're about to kill And too. And is gone on the Raynor as Red almost has a full level. Blue almost has a full level lead. So while they take the camp down there, Red is focusing on these camps. And these camps are bombers. They're going to run, once they are within attack range of these towers, they're going to just run straight into them and do direct damage, explode, and that's it. Now, if you control this entire lane and kill all these towers in that, they're going to run straight down, and if they can run into here, they do direct damage to the core, meaning -1 core health. Oh, Spare Turret looks like he's going to get hurt again, unless the Tracer gets a little bit too good, but he moves back in time. Tracer has a unique ability where she can go back, and that's really effective and really useful. Tracer's also really good at taking down those camps and that. As long as she doesn't get too hurt by the camps themselves, she is very good. What is going to happen? How is Red going to turn this around now? Red is trying, and that Sam Goes Bam though is about to get slowed, but he did get knocked out of the slow on that by Ember Knight. Thank you, Ember Knight. And you're rewarded with a death. Thank you, let me just kill you as your reward. Oh, Rhaegar, don't go in front of there. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can go backwards like Tracer. Tracer can go back in time. She can kind of go a little bit overextend too far ahead. And look at that. Red is already back by destroying a lot of forts in that. They've really been winning the tower game, which is an excellent way to win late game. But, ooh, misses the ult. Tracer's trying in that, but it doesn't matter because Tracer, oh, the shield luckily worked. Tracer's got to move over to Li Ming. That was a smart move. Now Tracer moved over to Tassadar. That's an even better move. 2 for nothing. That Tracer is amazing. And Sam Goes Bam does damage to the Sylvanas. A 2 for 1. It could be a 3 for 1 after this. The Tracer's going back. Sam Goes Bam tried drinking from the fountain, but the Gatorade didn't work in time, which is weird because Mondo provides plants with electrolyte. You figured they would be able to come back from that. While we were watching that team fight, Blue got that tower again, so now it's 36 to 24. 36 to 20. Red is now at half health in that, but now red has ults, blue has ults. Blue's ult increases the pulse bomb's range and charge weight from basic attacks. Tracer's ult works differently. Every basic attack she does charges her ult. Rhaegar over here got ancestral healing like the first game. That's a good idea. That's the way it should be. Although with this comp and they're far ahead, Bloodlust actually might have worked, could have worked too. But it's probably better this way, just in case Red tries to come back. Sylvanas got Wailing Arrow, an arrow that silences people in it. And Ember Knight has decided to charge in and attempts to get out. Luckily, he can get away. Blackjack Guy's doing damage on the Tracer in that. Blackjack Guy gets 1 kill and is able to get away just in time. Now Diablo uses his stun in that. He's able to get 2 guys in the stun. Sam Goes Bam is about to go down, but Sam Goes Bam just gets killed in that. And Diablo gets killed, but Diablo's passive allows him to collect souls, meaning he doesn't have to wait the 20 seconds to respawn. He can respawn instantly. While I was talking, Li Ming gets killed. Thrall's about to get killed. Thrall's down. And full ancestral healing on the Blackjack Guy. And now Blue has taken a fort, and Blue is escorting their little minion guy to try and deliver him to the fort. So now Blue has 5 to Red's 3. Having used an ult to kill that, not the best way, but it must have been, it had to have been done. Nyx, you probably should get out of there. You're being hurt. You're being attacked right now. Not only are you being attacked, you're about to get... Oh! Sylvanas was able to kill Nyx with her long-range abilities. And now they get away. Ember Knight's just able to get out. The blue beam you've been seeing sometimes come, the Wrath of God, the laser from above. That has been Nova's precision strike. It deals 760 damage after 1.5 second delay. Right. Frog got Earthquake as normal. We saw Tassar get Akron. It was the ability he got last game that allows him to do more damage, more attack. Got her Death Beam of Death. The Hyperion you've seen before, it's a giant ship that goes down, and Zyra got Expulsion Stone, which is a gravity bomb. And pulls everyone in. That's actually going to be amazing if they can time that with Li Ming's ability. You pull them all in, and Li Ming does damage to everyone. That's probably the combo they are trying to look for. That's the combo that could turn around the game. Because even though it's 15-3, it's not too much. Ooh, Li Ming's doesn't work in that. Thrall dies, and now it looks like the 2 StarCraft heroes are about to die too. Raynor dies. Oh, three deaths on the side. Not 3 deaths. If you're a fan of Team Blue, if you're cheering on Team Blue, you know how you can cheer on at home? Put some things in the chat and also donate. You should donate to the fund. This charity is a great charity in that, and it's the best way to show your support and help us reach our goal. And it looks like another tower is about to go down. And it looks like I've had problems and I am attempting to reconnect to the stream, but it's fine because I can just guess what's happening right now. And what is happening is that Blue is probably destroying Red right now as they are up a bunch of towers in that. This is an interesting technical difficulty we are having right now as I've disconnected from this game. But it is fine. The game is still going on, and I can tell you guys how it is by looking about 4 feet to my right at the computer next to me. And it's about time to talk about Blizzard's reconnecting system. Blizzard's reconnecting system is attempting to reconnect me to the game. Once it reconnects me to the game, it's going to take like 20, 30 seconds to say I'm behind on the server, and will eventually get the server back on task with me. That is sad. We will see how it goes. Because I created this game, I'm too scared to quit from it right now. So that is a slight problem. So I'm looking to my technical advisors to see what exactly we can do. Internet problems, fun internet problems happen. It looks like... Oh, I see what happened. To the people backstage, Prunanet, our lovely internet, has put me on limited in that, so I'm going to have to disconnect from the internet to reconnect to the internet. Oh, you gotta love pruning that sometimes. Anyone here at SMU understands it is a lovely internet provider, and we love it. Yes, I'm working on it right now. Yeah, they're still going. The teams are still having fun.
Wilson, we can pause.
Yeah, if you guys want to pause right now. We put a quick little pause on the game. Oh,
One pause it. Team cap pause.
Windows 8 has let us all notify that connecting to the network is taking longer than usual. Thank you, Windows. Oh, the connection is limited. Even better.
Nice. That's good. Cap right there.
Oh, that's a great screen cap. I really enjoy that. We'll see how this is going. You know what? Of course, it had to be the observer. It couldn't be any of the other team.
Together, we shall be.
You know what? It probably would have been more balanced if one person on Team Blue got disconnected. Ooh, shots fired right now. Shots fired, hurtness. But it's okay. I believe in Team Red. I believe they can come back. Oh, that's probably what's happening right now. I'm probably being doxxed right now. It's because I don't cheat at Overwatch. That's why. It seems like every dox has been someone got mad that they cheated at Overwatch and got caught.
Doesn't really work.
Oh. Hey, what's Guildhall game test?
No internet.
Oh, okay.
Here you go.
Yeah. Oh, the fun game of where's the port on this machine? Found it. Oh, we're gonna solve all these technical issues together on the stream. There we go. We have connected to the game, and we are coming back in that. So, technical difficulties have been averted. Now, when we luckily paused the game so you didn't miss much. And just like realistic games, the teams have been talking and doing strategy while they've been waiting, and we're probably going to see. No, I don't want to run a network speed test right now. I mean, we could watch a network speed test. That's actually going to be on after Hearthstone, is we're going to do the network speed test. It's okay, guys. The server's only 4 minutes ahead. We're catching up. You can actually see the score right now. It looks like a lot of red heroes died, so I'm not going to say I was wrong during that pause, but I wasn't wrong exactly. Another red hero died, a blue hero died on Nova, a blue hero died on Diablo and that. So actually, the blue team was lying to me, and they actually died a little bit while we were away. And now I'm caught up, so whoever paused it, unpause it.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
What? I need.
So while we were gone, blue, luckily, got a tower, as you can see by its 30. Or red luckily got a tower, so it's down to 30. Blue, on the other hand, has gotten several towers, and red's down to 1 health. But I believe in red. I think red can do this. Or red's just making it exciting. One or the other. I'm not fully sure what's going on anymore with the red team. And we see some attacks going down there, some interesting abilities going down. Sam Goes Spam looks like he's being focused on. Sam Goes Spam is down. Blackjack guy is going down on Ann right now. Ann narrowly gets away with his life in that. Li Ming is punished though for getting a little bit too green, a little too far ahead. And that was a great move by Claypite. He's able to push him far back. So while Diablo died, Diablo's still back in the game. They're down 3 heroes. At this point, blue looks like they're just waiting for a new tower to come up. And here's where the tower is going to be. This is going to be the Tower of Fate. Now, the altar will respawn about the same time red's full team respawns, in about 4 seconds after Li Ming. So red's got to be careful. Red can't do something like this where they're going a little bit too far ahead. Oh, red got punished. Right there. And it looks like Sylvanas is about to take it. They're being slowed down right now. Red is trying to get it in time, but oh! Sam Goes Bam just put it on there. only delaying though the inevitable as Sylvanas finishes the cast. And we see the final things go in as the Nexus explodes. 2-1 now with Blue in the lead, with only minor technical difficulties preventing us from seeing that. But it's probably better. We're not allowed to show a murder on stream. That's probably why I got cut off. Now, due to the limited time left, the next one is going to be a fun one. Everyone's going to pick random, and we're going to go in to, and it's also Saturday. But the previous 2 days have been Throwback Thursday and Flashback Fridays. You know what's a favorite map that I want them to bring back? Haunted Mines. That's what we're going to play. Haunted Mines isn't really used anymore, sadly. It's because Blizzard doesn't want any more than 10 maps in at a time in that. So, Haunted Mines, sadly.
Wilson, should we turn off desired roles?
Yeah, no one should
Yeah.
desired roles.
Turn off desired roles, turn off everything. It's all random.
Like, that's actually cool.
Well, whenever it pops up, the choose desire roll, just
And now we're doing the final invites. Luckily, this match is going to go really quickly. This is going to start fast because everyone doesn't have to plan their teams. Everyone is just going to pick random.
Win fast and lose fast.
Everyone sounds excited to be here.
You have 35 minutes.
35 minutes, that's going to be fun. Oh,
I am not in the game.
Unless the loading time
I've
is so fast.
had the same problem since we began.
swap team and make player.
Make sure this. Now the team's already.
Oh, the team's all right.
I don't think you just swap me and yours.
Yeah. Get him off.
Swap with who?
Oh, you're set.
Boom.
There we go.
There we go. And now we can start the game. Everyone's going to pick random. Make sure you don't have any preferences to any character.
I'm not seeing preferences. Yeah, not anymore.
Okay, well, not anymore. That's good. And here we go. All random. We will see what these team comps are going to be. We won't even know until the game starts. That's the best part. So Haunted Mines, why not used anymore? It's an obvious fan favorite. If you love Haunted Mines, make some noise. You can hear how Blue team's excited because they feel like they're either going to win no matter what, or they start playing once Haunted Mines was taken out of the field. One or the other. And now we see the team games are Blue is Sagara, Oyster on Sagara. Asmodon is played by Ember Knight. Claybite is Samura. Muradin is Jamal. And Malfurion is Blackjack Guy. And Kamal and Claybite has actually switched players in that, so they're going to be playing each other. Meanwhile, Ann is playing Varian, Tyrande is Sam Goes Bam, Mixed got Lost Vikings, so sorry Mixed. Chromie is Hurricane, and Falstad is Spiritar. Now this is only a 2-lane map with an underground portion that will lock up later on. Looking at this, Lost Vikings not that useful on this map. In fact, Samora is really going to do a lot of damage to the Lost Vikings. Lost Vikings is 3 separate characters controlled by 1. We saw Cho'Gall earlier, which had 2 players controlling 1 character. This is 1 player controlling 3 characters, and they're each good at one thing. You can actually tell them to go to different ways, and they actually all do different things. It's pretty crazy. We had Tracer earlier in the fight, and she was really squishy. Chromie, played by Hurricane, is even squishier. She's a mage, but she has super far distance. Red team looks like they're doing a 1-4 strategy, while Blue is doing a 2-3. Lost Vikings trying to do it. They're a little squishy to be the one on the 1-4 strategy. I probably would have moved up Varian. Varian can be a tank or an assassin, depending on how the game goes. It's more how far ahead can you go by ult time. Meanwhile, Falstad is amazing disengage. Falstad's going to be a great person to have for Spiritar. Hopefully he picks that. Overall, I'm going to say that each team has one champ that's not really good for this map. Osmodon is not good for blue. Lost Vikings, I've already said, isn't good for red. The rest of the team comps are actually pretty decent. I'm more going to give it up to blue in that because of the Samora. Crony's squishy, the Lost Vikings are squishy, Falstad can be squishy if you stay on him long enough. He is an assassin, he's not built to take the heals in that. And Samora can really attack and do damage. Now, there are mines below. We are going to the below mines in that. These below mines are where the objectives are. There's going to be these little guys in that. You kill them, they drop skulls. If you get whoever gets the most skulls, well, each one will get this golem in that. And they're powerful depending on how many skulls you have. So right now, blue's golem is going to be stronger at 8 skulls to 4. But it's staying pretty close in that. There are different ways you can approach getting skulls. Red team is staying together in that while having Lost Vikings soak XP in that, so they can continuously get. You can see Lost Vikings are actually in both lanes in that, getting a solid both lanes of XP. Meanwhile, blue is just staying together in a ball of 5 people. And they're pretty close in that. Blue is only down by about 4. And actually they tied in that, but red's about to get this camp. Problem with this camp is it's going to put them away from the boss. And they started the boss. The boss is going to drop the remaining 30 skulls. But he does that stun, so watch out. The boss is going to drop some skulls throughout when his health gets low, and then drop most of the skulls at the end. And Kamal had to get out in there. Claybite is invisible, trying to get out there. It's a crazy mashup of a fight. I don't know who's really winning right now, but Anne's about to go down. Chromie's about to go down. Chromie throws the sandball to nowhere. Chromie's attempting to get out. And it looks like she's now being chased as blue team's golem got 55 and red team's golem has 45. So it's a pretty evenly matched golem, but the problem is that, oh, wow, only 2 people died for that, and they're able to get out. Hopefully, they're able to get out the Lost Vikings in time. Hopefully someone told them that they're a Lost told the Lost Vikings, and it looks like they did.
Might have been.
So even though blue got 2 kills on that, it doesn't matter, because red has been soaking up XP the entire time, and is actually in the lead in experience. Lost Vikings have really dominated in that. They've actually been really useful for this. That red team hero died. I don't actually know if that gave XP or not. I don't know how that works. In League, that once have actually gave XP. So there's a lot of strategy involved. Do you want to maybe push with your golem? Do you want to defend your golem? And that when they're evenly matched, it's better to just defend your fort and kill their golem. That's normally the best way to get out of there. That's all people are doing right now, except the Lost Vikings are down here. The Lost Vikings could get hurt and killed in that. They're each worth about a third of a kill though, so you have to kill all 3 to get 1 full kill worth. It looks like the red golem actually did the most amount of damage. It did about equal damage actually, so that's pretty good. That is really good actually. I'm actually really proud of the red team for hanging in there, but blue was able to get back an XP lead in that, and they were able to kill Eric, the other Lost Viking, so now we're down to what looks like the lead again for blue. Blue is just really taking advantage, really starting to just control this match, and there's a lot of questions, a lot of hope of can they really stop him? And that's it. I don't know. I don't know if they can.
Hero slain.
And more Lost Vikings die. More Lost Vikings die. it's kind of a thing that happens. If we miss a Lost Vikings kill, we're not really missing much. It's not too exciting, except if you can kill all the Lost Vikings, then that's a problem. And here the Lost Vikings are dead. It's sad. Sad, really. It kind of sucks that Red got Lost Viking, that they really got hurt by that random select. They're not a desirable champ. They take a very good playstyle. They're not someone who should jump in and try in that. Especially when the comp is really easy to hurt as is. But luckily, Varian has been building very defensively with the shield wall and a second wind, which heals him. He has been attempting to be the team's warrior, the team's tank. More than is the team's tank for the blue team, but Osmodon is has a lot of health and is pretty tanky on his own. Cigar is not squishy at all either. Varian, it's probably one of the least squishy out of the supports in that, but it's still support. And Samora can make multiples of himself. So really, Blue's got the advantage going into this. The more I'm looking at, especially if they just wait for it. Oh, Sam goes bam, is about to go bam. Bam, get out of there, Varian. Get out of there. Are you body blocked? Oh. And they're just going to wait there while these three are able to effectively kill all the minions remaining. Oh, thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, Chromie. Chromie attempted. Chromie tried to get up there. And now Spiritor is trying to do the hurt too. But it's not going to help in time. Oh, both of them. Spiritor went down. Chromie got out. It looks like it's mostly going to be a blue golem. This is going to be a huge golem for blue. Chromie's down here. Will they be able to kill him? No, Tyrande's gone. And the ult from blue in that is going to cause problems in that. Varian is protecting himself, but Varian won't be alive for long as the rest of the team comes. And boom goes the dynamite. But Lost Vikings still soaking XP. So even though it's 8-0 on kills, the Lost Vikings are pretty much single-handedly keeping Red in there. You can see in the stats now, the XP contribution, 9,000 XP they've contributed to the full team. While everyone else has the most 2,000. Everyone on Red team has 3,000 except for Murdo, who was 6,000. Now, golems respawn exactly where they were killed, meaning they are a natural push in this game. And there's a chance that with an 84 golem, they can push almost all the way. This is a problem. Spiritar used Mighty Gust, blowing him away like a bird. He wants to fly away. He doesn't know where his home is, but his home is the grave, as he has been destroyed. Anyway, Blue is just pushing their minions up, and I think their main goal is that they're going to try and get up to their golem and that, because they could victory march with this golem. There is a chance they could. The Red team's golem is almost dead to begin with. It's not really worth talking about. And now there's been a rout. Lost Vikings have been summoned in that. Lost Vikings are trying to do something in that, but this golem is just too meaty, destroying the layers of this level in that. Oh, there's not much Blue can do in itself. The golem stuns all 5 heroes of Red, and Red is trying to get out desperately. Falstad gone. 3 people have been killed on Red team in that. Oh, Varian's about to go next. Varian got rooted. Varian has been stunned and killed. Now 13-0. This is out of control as the keep has been destroyed. Now the keep destroyed. These are only going to push great minions. The golem died all the way up here. I think Blue's trying to figure out whether they want to just push for the Nexus and push for the win. And it looks like they're going to kill all the Lost Vikings, and they're going to try and kill Falstad next. focusing on Falstad down. Falstad does a mighty gust. He says, get out of here with me, and summons a hurricane, but he just went back in there, and he got killed too. Now Samuro goes in, and it looks like they're backing off now, with now a 3-level lead, but Malfurion died. Meaning Malfurion is obviously the weakest link on this team. Well, they are focusing on the one camp in here. There's not too many camps to really focus on in this map, and that is camp here, and a camp here, which is about to spawn. So now we're going to see camps pushing down the lanes. They're trying to hurt the bottom lane. This is just not going Red's way. There's not much Red can do. Honestly, if they didn't have Lost Vikings, maybe they would have team fought better. Maybe they would have been able to do something. But if it went still this way, it would probably be 15 to 11 in medals. Lost Vikings has really kept them in. And now it's 16 to 3, 16 to 13. Blue team leaking strats out. They're just begging Red, please come in. We're all spread out. Please attack us. We're not going to be camping at the front. Oh, now he's confusing them with different strats. Who knows? What are they doing? Well, we all know. But will Red team fall for it? It looks like Red team's too busy trying to defend their base as is. Meanwhile, Blue is just getting all the golems, all the skulls, and that. This probably will be the final victory push. Meanwhile, I'm getting the final. I'm already preparing my notes out. I'm already ready to tell them their final match of the day and their stats and that. Because it's not going to go well. I don't think there's any way Red Team can win. We would have to see a miracle. We have to see nothing. It would be amazing what we'd see. It's probably never been done in the history of Dota, let alone Heroes of the Storm. I think what they're trying to do is they're just trying to push all the way down the lane. Is it to get levels, or is it just as a final desperation push? Can we outpush your ability to kill the boss and get the golem? It looks like no. Honestly, that's probably was their only chance. I don't see them being able to kill 100 golem that's on top of their thing. Oh, one of the Lost Vikings is gone. And now the golems are about to rise at 100 to 0. We see the defense come out. They're begging their people to come back, but I don't know if this is going to be enough. This has been a sad, sad day. There is not much the blue team can do. This is going to hurt. This is going to be painful. They're attempting, they're trying to hurt right now. Blue team's coming in from the back and that. It looks like they've exposed themselves. They've got some flank. They're attacked on both sides. Blue team going in right now. Falstad with an amazing gust in that. That was a good one. But the worms come out, capturing 2 red members in that. Now Eric's dead. For the Lost Vikings. Falstad's dead. Chromie's dead. It looks like Varian is the next target. Varian's trying to protect. No one's focusing on Sam Ghost Bam. It doesn't matter. He's just a support. It won't matter. And it looks like Blue team pulls off the last victory. Oh. Blue team is down to the last one. We have 10 minutes left. That means... Yes, the Lost Vikings. What an excellent choice to play on stream. We have 20 minutes? Okay, for the last one, we're going to play Braxis Holdout, and it's going to be Zerg Rush, because it's a Zerg Fiend 1. I'm cute like that. And by that I mean only assassins. No tanks, no specialists, no healers. 5 assassins each. Because that's also going to be a rather quick match too. Braxis Holdout is it's one of the newer maps. I enjoy it personally. Let's see. Invite to game. Invite to game. This is probably going to be the last match of the day, unless Red can find somehow to lose faster. We are inviting the entire team to the game. We were
I was like, yeah, I got this is not working.
Whatever you want.
Oh, Tracer's a pretty weak hero. I don't think you should use him.
Especially with a bunch of assassins.
I know. You need a character
So let's practice this whole
bad against squishy characters.
It's another tooling now.
Like
Ember Knight and Sam Goes Bam.
Seriously, what are we doing?
Well, that's Super Smash.
Did I get the teams right this time?
Yeah, I think so.
Ah, I'm proud of me. I got them right this time. Okay. So now we're going to start the game. Now, the goal of this is all assassins. Assassins are the squishiest guys, but they do the most damage. Normally, you want about 1 or 2 assassins on your team. You get your healer to kind of heal them constantly, and you have your tank peel and get the other team's assassins away from yours while he just starts doing damage. But with a 5 assassin comp, it's kind of crazy.
For Zerg, yeah.
What you're about to see is just a lot of damage and a lot of out there. Are we all ready to start the final game? We're all ready. We're gonna go on to Braxis Holdout for the final game of the match. It is 3-1 blue. Will blue win this best of 7, or will blue win this best of 5? Who knows what's left? So, looking at the teams, we have Blackjack Guy and Butcher. Li Ming is played by Kamal. Claybite is playing Nova. Ember Knight is playing Vala. And Oyster is playing Thrall. Meanwhile, And is playing Tychus. Sam Goes Bam is on the Li Ming. Hurricane is on the Samora. Spiritar's on Thrall again. And Mixed is playing Raynar. Now, does any team have an inherent advantage already? Not really. It's a 5 assassin comp. No one really picked the assassins that are going to dominate. There's no Zeratul in this match. Zeratul is really an assassin counter. He can go invisible. He can destroy it. Each team is a Li Ming, which is can chain a 5 kill pretty easily. Thrall actually provides a lot of utility, so it's good to see there's 2 Thralls. I'm surprised there's no Tracer by Blackjack Guy. Blackjack Guy is instead playing Butcher, which makes also sense. His Butcher is pretty scary. He likes Butcher as much as he likes Tracer. He's probably the best at Tracer, but his Butcher is really, really good.
Let's talk about Blackjack.
How do I know so much about Blackjack Guy? Maybe it's my roommate. Maybe that's who I playing to get that 30 Overwatch cool skins and that. Who knows? Or maybe I just did a lot of Castor research. Now, this is a 2-lane match, but as you can see, the lanes are so spaced apart. This is not like the previous match where you can easily wander into lanes and that. And it looks like Spiritar might get hurt already. Spiritar just gets killed by the Li Ming.
Oh my god.
Oh. And now Thrall has been killed also on the blue team though. So now we're even on levels again. Oh. And both kills go to Li Ming's. The Li Ming is probably going to be the one where we see most of the kills go down. If this game goes really late though, we're going to see the Butcher start dominating. As the Butcher, I was playing a Butcher game today. It went 20 minutes and I was doing 600 hits. 600 per hit. That's like a third of a Li Ming's health bar. But look at the and. He has the grenade that can knock back the Butcher. The Butcher has his move called the Charge. The Charge will lock down, as you're about to see, and attack. But he can throw the grenade and push him back. So the beacons are activating on the map. The beacons are the map objective this go around. Now if you hold both beacons, you start charging Zerg. The more it's charged, the more Zerg you will have when the objective starts. And there's going to be a lot of Zerg. I picked this because it's kind of cool. There's a lot of show to the people involved. I really enjoy this one. I don't enjoy playing it. I've never won this game. I've never won a map on this. I'm really bad at this one. Now Red, even though it's behind on levels, Red is already controlling one objective pretty well and was able to space off Blue off it. Oh! It looks like Butcher is about to pick up a kill, but somehow the Thrall gets out. Somehow the Thrall got out. I don't know how he did. And now the Butcher is getting hurt. Butcher's made to get off. Red team's Thrall has been killed though, down here. So now we're pretty much at a standstill. The Nova has been killed. This is just a pretty even match so far. Maybe I should have just told Red Team to only pick Assassins. Maybe this was their problem all along. And now Blackjack guy, I don't know why he went in. After we talked about him so much on the stream, all these great things about him, he just runs in there on loan. And as a team gets punished, they're going to be able to take down the bottom towers. But Red Team's able to match up with the top tower. Blue Team's able to match up with the top tower, so honestly, it's kind of going about even, except the kill did go in favor. Actually, Blue's not even able to get all the towers, so Red just got a hefty victory from this. Now, why aren't they going for the objectives, you ask? Well, these objectives do fill up pretty fast. In about 10 seconds, you'll already be at 20% of the beacon. It goes really fast, so you just want to be confident when you can hold the beacon that you don't want to just try and peek at the beacon, try and steal a little bit of it, because then you'll just lose your position down bot and go up top. Raynor died up top. Now it looks like they're pushing into the base and that they're doing a lot of damage. It's probably better that way they can control the entire vision of the top. Now we have the vision of everyone, but just so you know, Red Team can only see where their towers are, where these Zerg things are, and where each other are. They can't see everything. And Blue, vice versa. Oh, we only have 10 minutes left in the stream. We'll see how this game's going. They're pretty much at a standstill here, but I want to ask for more donations. Let's see how many more donations we can get while I am still doing the stream, while I'm still chanting that. While Blue is charging their beacons and that. Let's charge our donations. They actually told me that if I don't hit my quota on donations, they won't feed me. They won't let me get off the mic. They'll keep me on the mic forever. They'll force me here. It will be like a slave work. So please, let me go. Let me get food in that. Oh, Blue is taking the bottom observer, and it looks like Red is taking the top one with some skill dot. So all they've done is really move their thing. But Blue's feeling a little confident. Blue's going to try and push him off. But Butcher died on the bottom, so luckily Zamora can take the bottom. Well, Blue Team is trying to kill Sam Goes Bam. Sam Goes Bam is almost dead, but Mix died on the Raynor. And there's a Li Ming up there. They've got to be careful not to chase the Li Ming. Oh, that combo. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to alert anyone. That combo was so beautiful. And now they killed Thrall. And now it looks like they're going to charge the beacons as more and more Zerg start spawning in to here. Here, this is just going to be a crazy amount of Zerg on the blue side. All these guys are going to be released at 100%. Can they focus on him tonight? They focus on him tonight. Now they gotta get Kamal. Oh! Luckily just getting out of the way in that. But Hurricane has got to be careful. Hurricane is moving in on Thrall now. But Blackjack Eye's around there. He's got to just get out of there. That's probably the best way. Li Ming is dead on the red side. So up top there's just kills everywhere on the map. Hard match to keep up on when anyone can kill anyone. Whew. This is exciting. Now, what is going to happen? As we see, there's a team fight over here. Oyster's about to be hurt. The Thrall Fissure. And it looks like they're not going to get out. They're just going to escape. Can Ember Knight somehow move in? Oh, here comes the boom. Oh, the nuke kills Thrall. Nyx escapes barely with his life. But Blue has gotten the Zerg. And here come all the Zerg moving in. This is why I picked this map. Look at how cool this looks. They are just all coming in right now. Now they're doing a lot of damage. The problem is Red can't do much about this. Samara luckily can clear pretty well until his things get destroyed. His visions, his shadows and that. They don't know which one's true or that. So they're just going to attack all of them. And now all these Zerg are pushing forward. Here's at the bottom the Zerg health. They're still at 30,000 health on the Zerg. They're having to start using this defensively to try and get in, but the laser's not even doing that much to the Zerg. Li Ming's trying with the laser beam and that. We might see a victory march right now. There could be a death victory march. God, Hurricane is trying to do something with his things. Nyx is about to get jumped on. Tychus gets jumped on. He's unstoppable, but it doesn't matter. It looks like the nuke is about to get him. Nice. Full team kill. And there's still Zerg up. The amount of Zerg up right now, probably normal to minion wave. That is a lot of damage. I think they're trying to win so fast because they want to be interviewed. Because we'll do an interview after this game if time permits. But we'll have to see. They got some health. This has just been going not Red's way. It's suddenly as soon as that final Zerg push came in, Blue just dominated. As they have been a lot today. And now they got some minions going up the top wave to try and get the keep. Red got their minions too. And now they're going to meet in the middle. Who knows which one's going to push. Things like Hurricane has sent his clones down there to try and distract. Wow, they're getting more minions down here. Jamal just paid for the minions when these guys fought for their minions. You know what they say, why fight when you can buy? Sadly though, Blue's just destroyed Red's minions, so it didn't really matter. Now Blue's rooted it down. There's been an earthquake down, but it looks like Spirited just gets killed. And now Rainer's about to go down too. But Vala got killed. It's not going Red's way right now. And is trying to do damage right now. Can they do it? No, they can't. Tychus gets automatically punished. They tried to do some hurt. They tried to put on some damage. Not much is going to happen. Oh, Mix is gone too. With a 2-level lead, this is a huge problem for Red Team. I don't know how they're going to come back, but I know how we can come back as together. We can donate all to charity. That is the best way we can all come back. Shameless plug, number 5,000. That was pretty good. Oh, battle the Li Mings, but no one told Nova this was a Li Ming only fight. So Nova jumps in and attacks the Li Ming. How rude of him. And there's an ult being used to kill a Nova ghost because it doesn't even matter anymore. Blackjack Eye is holding on to that. Blackjack Eye is starting to get to the dangerous amount late game where he can single-handedly 5v1 kill a team. But why do that when you have Li Ming? And she can just do everything on her own. It's crazy. Red team is trying to get up top, trying to take something, but with just one ult from Li Ming can push off an entire team. Ember Knight tried to go in on his own, but Ember Knight gets killed. Oh, there's not much. Oh! Putting on the battle of the Li Mings. This is interesting. Tychus dies for the red team. And now Li Ming died. Now in Li Ming death, it looks like the blue team is going to pretty much carry this on. The blue team might be pushing their final victory push. Yeah. There's not much left. Not much the red team can do. With a 3-level lead. Someone play the violin. This is over. It looks like it's going to be a 4-1 victory unless a miracle can happen. Oh, Hurricane is surrounded. Poor guy. He tried. And now the beacon finishes pulling up. And this is almost certainly going to be the victory march. Someone get out the mission accomplished banner, because we can display it proudly. And wants to make it stop. And I've been saying that since game 1. The Baneling's going in. Now complete destruction. There's a team fight up there as the Li Ming is just single-handedly destroying it on his own. The Thrall is trying to, but it looks like the Nova's going to do some damage. It looks like, oh, Jess gets out of the range. This Thrall finally goes in. Now the Surge down here. It's only 2 red alive. I don't think there's much they can do. This match is almost going to be over. This match... Oh, look at the chunk of damage Blackjack I can do. This is just so sad and hurts to watch. The final push. Push up top. Now with everything gone. With a 5-level lead, Blackjack Guy can just go in. Blackjack Guy might be trying to end this team. He might have read my mind and know that I need to pass this off really soon, so he's going to try and hurt them. And it looks like they are going to put the final thing into Thrall. And now it looks like Blue is going to do a final push, so that way I can pass it off.
Looks like Blue's doing a final push now.
It's not like Blue couldn't have done a final push earlier. Oh, Blackjack Guy just does so much damage.
Hero slain.
And now, 4 people gone for Blue. Oh wait, I spoke too soon. All 5 people might get out. Oh, and just makes it out. I'm proud of you, Ant. It looks like Blue Team is not going to make a final push. It's okay. It's not like we have a schedule or anything that's been printed out. Just go off schedule, Blue. I'm Blue. I have a 4-level lead. But I'm not going to finish the game. This is really important to point out for Red Team's sake. There is no like concede or surrender button because Blizzard likes to have fun and likes to just make you continue on suffering. Now Blue has gotten the final talents for their ultimates, and that Blue Team's only going to be stronger. In the spirit of charity, it would be nice if you let us win. In the spirit of charity, you should all donate. Blue has donated great showings of how to play these characters, and Red has donated cannon fodder. Which has been nice, and we've gotten great donations throughout. We've gotten great. Red is attempting to win. Red is attempting to come back. I don't know what Red is doing. I'm actually proud of Red. But here comes the Zerg. Red's gonna have to do something to stop the Zerg uplink from happening. That's already about 40% by the time they get it off. No, I was wrong at 50% already. This is going to be painful. Oh! Followed. Went right into that one. Maybe telling them to go in and to play hard and to go fast was a bad idea. It seems like Blue can't play under this pressure. Blackjack Guy's gonna hold that. Will they destroy that? And here comes the final Posha Zerg. I don't think they have enough. I don't think they can stop it just in time. Just kidding. Sam Goes Bam is going to make this continuing on longer. He is trying. He's going on objectives. Blizzard used to show how much objectives you did, and we probably see Sam champion on the red team. But red team's core has been under attack to minions, and here's 100% Zerg. This is going to be interesting. Fewer Zerg to deal with. This is going to be a minute until I pass it over. The Zerg are about to overwhelm. What? Overwhelm those guys. Overwhelm poor Red. Yep. Oh, poor Red team. Poor Red team. Just the Zerg are going in. Blue is just trying to have fun. Blue's trying to do damage. It doesn't matter. The Zerg are all surrounding it right now. The Zerg are doing damage. And it looks like Blue team has won 4-1. And that has been the fun. All Anne knows is pain, and all we know is fun. This has been a great Heroes of the Storm exhibition. Blue has put on a clinic to show us how to play this game, and this was fun. Now, let's go to Anthony and Bernie with some silly Super Smash Bros. Melee.